is approximately 50 feet, I think, 30 to 50 feet from here. This would be, to this scale, a mile away. Show us where the International Space Station is, Hubble, etc.
Okay. So if the Earth were actually this size, the International Space Station would be orbiting about a half an inch above the surface. And that dude who jumped out of a perfectly good balloon, what's his name? Felix Baumgartner. He would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump. Now, you know, I don't. It's fine. He wants to. I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. Right. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't.
Perhaps you've heard, let's say, an impossible story or a rumor of men who came from the sky or from other worlds.
There are no other worlds.
The stars.
Lights.
Are you ready for my...
This is first flat earthers licking their wounds.
Hi! It's really nice to meet you, Mr. Village.
Off an anxiety dream about not studying for a high school test, come into this dream and knock one out of the park, and who'd have thunk it? We're food too. And apparently, how did that happen?
How do you record the conversation?
The strawberry patch, and I never really stayed long at picking strawberries, but there's where I always told people.
It is a long way to the top if you want a country and western, it sure is. Somebody said it. Wasn't me. Not quite.
This motion picture was produced to enable you to experience more personally and vividly the most dramatic events of the Apollo 11 story. The pictures and sounds are real, recorded in real time, where the action really was. So, come with us. We are going to the moon.
You're great. I love the stuff you do, and over the years you've produced many, many hours of wonderful music. Great to have you here.
It's showtime.
而且录的好笑，还有Charles，而且录的很像，嘿嘿，现在拍的Charles，我先看了 Tear Down。
Hey, wanna listen to some tunes?
Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just look at your feet down on the ground. Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just take a look.
Bound to sell. Picture us cooling out on the 4th of July. And if you heard we were celebrating, that's a worldwide lie. Yo, Chuck, the fat daddy rules, man, trying to pull a 226 on you, G. Yo, man, show 'em what you got. Show 'em what you got.
This style seems wild. Before you treat me like a stepchild, let me tell you why they got me on file. Cause I give you what you like. Come right in next sack, I status, so I care where you're at. Black, And at home, I got a call from Tony Rome. The FBI was tapping my telephone. I never live alone. I never walk alone. My posse's always ready and they waiting in my zone. Although I live the life that of a resident, but I've been knowing the scheme that of a president. Tapping my phone. Whose crews abused? I stand accused of doing harm. Cause I'm louder than a bomb. And then I say it for you to know, the truth is always ready. I used to run them on your CIA kidding. Both King and X, they got rid of both. A story untold, true but unknown. Professor Griff knows, so I ain't milk toast. And not the bragging, I'm boasting, and plus it ain't no secret why they tapping my phone up, so I can't keep it a secret, so I decided to kick yo. And yes, it weighs a ton, I say it once again, I'm called an enemy. I never be afraid of those with closed minds and know that I'm rapping. The way that I rap it is making them tapping, yeah. Never serving them well, cause I'm an untime. It's no secret at all, cause I'm louder than a bomb.
Swag, boy. The things on the clock, boy. Don't forget it.
Pro holding the load, the burden breaking the mold. I ain't lying tonight because they're taking my coat. And my bucket because they're bugging my phone for information. No telling who's selling our power, building the nation. So joining the set up, point blank target. Every brother's inside, police, not you forget. No, taking a flame is not a waste. Here pays a bill of a song, so you can never be wrong. Just a bill of advice, so we be paying a price. Cause every brother man's life is like swinging a dice right. Here it is once again. This is the brother, the terminator, the color. Going on and on, leave alone the groove. Get it straight in 88, I'll prove it to demonstrate. The posse always ready, 98 and 98. My posse come quick because my posse got velocity. Tapping my phone, never leave me alone. I'm even lethal when I'm unarmed, cause I'm louder than a bomb.
Show me around. Google, man. Go Google, man. That's right, go Google, man. Show me on the clock, yeah. Show my relatives, man. I can't mess with you, man. Yeah.
Corporate D is ridiculous, you can come and get some of this. I teach and speak, so when it's focused, no show. The boys are short to play shakes with fake. Oh, one for the trouble, the rhythm is the rebel. Here's a funky rhyme that they're tapping on. Just thinking I'm breaking the beats I'm rapping on. CIA, FBI, all they colors is live. When I say it, they get along, cause I'm louder than a bomb.
Tom, thank you very much. Tom Petty, ladies and gentlemen, and the Heartbreakers. Attaboy, guys! We'll be right back with the Fire Guy.
33 like Kennedy. Kennedy dreamt up the moon mission. Supposedly they took off from Kennedy Space Center. Michael, Kennedy, Masonry, Federal Secrecy Order. They're all 33. They took up that sky stripe flag with the 33 degrees on it. Lunar also equals 33.
Dave, we want you to head towards Station 4, and we'll advise you on what your rate looks like and the tasks that we want you to carry out once you arrive. Just start off in the direction of Station 4, please.
The Earth, flat or fiction? Ever gaze at the ocean's horizon? It's flat, right? No curve. Could that be clue number one that Earth isn't a sphere? Now gravity. It's said to keep us grounded, but what if it's a myth? What if things fall simply because they're denser than air? Let's talk NASA. They give us round Earth pics, but admit to using Photoshop. And get this, they're tight with Adobe Photoshop's founder. Sketchy? What about the Antarctic Treaty? It limits who can visit Antarctica. In flat Earth theory, Antarctica is a giant ice wall.
You're right. 2. After most meals and snacks, plaque pH can fall to levels where acid starts attacking teeth. These attacks can last up to 2 hours, increasing the risk of damage to your tooth enamel. That's when chewing can help. When you chew for 20 minutes, the chewing action produces and distributes more of your mouth's natural defense, saliva, which helps neutralize acid within minutes. So in addition to regular dental care, after eating, chew Wrigley's extra sugar-free gum, because chewing helps nature fight the acid attack.
If I have a talent at all, it would be to see them, to see opportunities.
That is a talent, because you can. That lies flat in so many other movies. Those opportunities just fly by.
Because they are there. I mean, there's comedy to be mined in all these things, you know. And
It's an up thing. want dazzling whiter teeth? You want Aqua Fresh whitening.
Sounds good, but how safe is it?
It's everyday safe and no peroxide, bleach, or harsh abrasives.
What's in this anyway?
It's a real breakthrough. The patented TriClean formula safely breaks up stains to help get your teeth their whitest.
Oh yeah? How does it stack up to my toothpaste?
Aqua Fresh whitening with fluoride is clinically proven to whiten better than Crest. Even Rembrandt can't beat it.
Now that's whitening.
Aqua Fresh whitening, safe to use every day for dazzling whiter teeth.
Wrongful deaths of Brown and Goldman, and he was ordered to pay $33.5 million in damages. In September of 2007,
Verdict. We, the jury in the above entitled case, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, as follows. Count 1, conspiracy to commit a crime. Guilty.
Simpson was sentenced to 33 years in prison. He served nearly 9 years in Lovelock Correctional Center in Nevada before being released on parole in October of 2017.
Dream of mankind. One was to fly, which might have taken us a long time, but it took somebody to imagine it first.
Yes, kept imagining.
Second was reach the moon, right?
Yes, which we reached.
Which we reached. Now it was an American in an American rocket because that was the way history was at that time. But mankind reached the moon because they said one giant step for mankind. It was for all of us we went to the moon.
We were always saying, you know, like wanting the moon or, you know.
But nowadays even football players are doing it, right? Which we were doing then, which is projecting the future in a positive way.
Now let's talk about they got an independent measurement from an independent team. Maybe there was a disgruntled graduate student that put a faked the signal just to mess with everybody.
I don't know.
Because that's what we do. That's all we do. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
So
you guys have to have your egos in check every day.
Yes. And another thing, there are people who say, I have this result. Someone will publish, I have this result, but the establishment doesn't want you to know about it. Okay. Because they're stuck in their own beliefs. Really? Like, really? Have you ever been to a science conference? We're arguing all the time. We're not all just sitting back, patting each other on the back, agreeing to agree. Oh, no. You could not have written that if you had been to any science conference at all. And by the way, the controversies and the contested ideas are on the frontier.
Yeah.
And if you and I are scientists, we have this unwritten pact before we even have a conversation.
Answer, Mayorkas.
Never believed in rockets, don't work in space, it's all fake. The show is on Mars, it's a joke, but you're too far gone.
Planes will add a new dimension to Antarctic exploration. Richard E. Byrd.
catch it, Chris. The time I spend with my family is important. And pictures like these mean a lot.
Baby, is that good enough for you? Ooh, baby, is that good enough for you? 'Cause they pick your pocket, tell you about the thief, clean your house and burn it on the street. Then take your sky and wrap it in a ball. If you believe it, you believe it all. Oh, baby, is that good enough for you? Ooh, baby, is that good enough for you? Oh, baby, is that good enough for you? Ooh, baby, is that good enough for you?
That's the same thing as the other song.
If you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball, you just don't. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
I need to talk to Dr. Marvin and surgeon.
Honor having them here too, so that was nice. As I say, we're not taking ourselves too seriously. We're entering our 3rd year now. Back having a good time, and we're going to play some more comical videos, some more novelty songs, if you will.
We still resist this divine revelation that bestowed upon all you. Allow me to delve deeper. Some may argue, well, if the Earth is shaped like a cannoli, why is the outline not visible on the moon during a lunar eclipse? Your skepticism is commendable, yet as you might expect, it is yet another fabrication by the NASA. With their moon-based wizardry, they've obliterated the beloved cannoli-shaped shadow cast upon the moon. But fret not, for I have taken upon myself to unveil the true image you should witness during a lunar eclipse. And here it is, behold!
think I might have found a decent cameraman. Almost impossible. Quite a journey. Quite a search.
Planet has a layers, similar to the layers of a cannolo. The Earth's crust mirrors the outer shell of a cannolo, though the Earth may not be a flat. There are truths within the flat. That Antarctic ice wall is circling a globe. It exists indeed, but at the northern and southern poles of the cannolic Earth, immense holes puncture the crust, unveiling the inner layers of our planet. This elucidates the numerous phenomena of our abode, like the sweltering climates of Australia, Africa, and South America. It defies the logic for our planet's temperature to fluctuate due to some distant fireball. No. It is these volcanic apertures in the crust that warm our Earth. These colossal voids form naturally courtesy of our potent magnetic field breaching the surface, with the planet's rotation perfectly preserving their dimensions. And naturally, the peripheries of our cherished cannoli are vigilantly guarded by CIA agents and NASA personnel, shielding this sacred knowledge. When it comes to the NASA, with their labyrinth of government deceptions, they've been concocting the false images of our Earth for decades. Feast your eyes upon this perverted Earth-Rise snapshot they peddled. But should you dissect this image in Photoshop, lo and behold it's been tampered with. Yet fear not, for thanks to my unwavering dedication to unraveling the world's truths, I have unearthed the genuine image that NASA has concealed from all of you. Behold, you will see, cylindrically shaped like a cannolo, with volcanic unveilings at the northern and southern poles of our planet.
The Muppet Babies are coming to your town with a whole new show.
Man on the Moon, 1969, when Apollo 11 first touched down on the moon, Neil Armstrong walked on the surface, Buzz Aldrin put the American flag into the surface of the moon. You could commemorate that you saw it on the wall of your house or in your den. I've always been fascinated with the moon landing, and particularly with the American flag being on the moon. It's one of those things that is in so many different pop culture, movies, television shows, that it's so seared into my brain. And thinking about it, I wanted to know, how many flags did we put up there? Are they still there? Has any other country put a flag on the moon? I dug into it and I served it up. It's going to be right here. Otherwise, YouTube says this is what is best for you, so you can choose either one, and I'll see you back here.
Is the Earth flat or round? It's round. Okay, now let's see. How do we go about proving that?
And sounds like you can't handle the truth.
This man's name is Michael Hughes, otherwise known as Mad Mike. This footage shows the last seconds of his life. Seeing this, a normal person would surely have a barrage of questions. What kind of strange rocket is that? Who in their right mind would use that to fly anywhere? What on earth is happening here? The answer may sound like a bad joke. Mad Mike didn't earn his moniker for no reason. At the age of 64, this self-taught pilot advocated for the theory that Earth is actually flat. He intended to prove it by ascending to a height of 1.5 kilometers in his homemade rocket. Mike constructed this steam-powered rocket in his backyard, spending about $18,000 on the project. This wasn't his first flight to prove the flat Earth theory. In March 2017, he managed to rise to a height of 570 meters in his homemade rocket, then deployed parachutes and had a rather rough landing. You've just seen the tragic outcome of the second attempt. Surely this only raises more questions. Why would Mike choose such a complicated method? What stopped him from simply buying a ticket for the next available flight? The cruel irony is that had he done so, Mad Mike would have been able to safely see through the airplane window that Earth is really flat. Wait, what? No, don't rush to close this video. We did say see through an airplane window, and that changes a lot. You'll discover the answer in this video. Now let's try to understand what drives people's indomitable belief in the flat Earth theory, so much that they're even willing to risk their lives for it. How can such medieval views exist in our spacefaring age? Or is there something to the flat Earth theory after all? Is the Earth really flat?
Had begun to plumb the true depths of time and space.
2 minutes. That wasn't a minute. That wasn't 2 minutes. Kevin. Go on, chicken. Who are you calling chicken? You talking to me? Obviously it's going to be ba 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 ba, like the Beach Boys.
Are the legacy of 15 billion years of cosmic evolution. We have a choice. We can enhance life and come to know the universe that made us, or we can squander our 15 billion year heritage in meaningless self-destruction. What happens in the first second of the next cosmic year depends on what we do.
That is perfectly yes. High space technology. Connection is real. The mustard gas, anthrax, napalm to the bombs.
In every part of the world. Blue marble refers to the iconic image of the Earth in the first photograph of the whole complete Earth, cloudless, taken in the Apollo mission in 1972.
1.8 and I'm feeling right, yeah, we stack them up high, take them on a drive.
I like my big hat.
I believe that inertia is the reason we don't feel the earth spinning. Hello,
I got it!
Stop to question confession of gravity as a theory. Funny thing, force alone can be explained with buoyancy and
I think it's much more interesting to live not knowing than to have answers which might be wrong.